Mike Salk, Matt Pittman, filling in today for Brock. And, in the middle of the show, Don Banks of Sports Illustrated comes out with his latest mock draft. He's got Gabbert going number 1. He's got Newton going number 3. And then a long 22-position drop before the next quarterback. He's got the Seahawks at number 25, taking a QB, but it's not Jake Locker. It's not Ryan Mallett. It's not even Christian Ponder. He's saying Andy Dalton from TCU, and it's not a name that we had heard connected to the first round maybe until now. Second round, maybe. Trade out of the first, trade back into the second to get a Dalton there. Sure. At number 25, is that a stretch?
Well, let's put it this way, in the words of the great professor. This is the second week in a row that we've heard Dalton's name in connection with that 25th pick for the Seahawks, and Trent Dilfer got that ball rolling last week. Trent's a big fan of Dalton's. When we talked with John about Dalton, he didn't see a lot of the comparisons as far as Aaron Rodgers. I think, in terms of if you're a Seahawks fan, and that's the name that gets called, do you jump up with excitement? I don't think you jump up with any less excitement at 25 than if it's Ponder getting picked or if it's anyone else being picked there. It'd be a project. And to me, that it tells me if they're going to commit to an Andy Dalton at 25, then they've got a pretty good sense that they've got an answer for quarterback at least next year. Is that Matt Hasselbeck when they can finally sign him? That's the big question.
I think the problem I have, and it has nothing to do with Andy Dalton personally, it's this. There are 2 first-round picks in this draft at quarterback. It's Gabbert and it's Newton.
Right.
After that, whether it's Dalton, whether it's Ponder, whether it's Mallett, whether it's Locker, I don't think they are legit first-round guys. The problem is there's not a lot of supply of first-rounders, and the demand for them right now is enormous. Some 12 teams that need a quarterback. So do you want to be that team that reaches for a second or third-round pick and takes them in the first round? It may end up working out for you because you need a quarterback, but I think the risk factor, and as you said, the lack of excitement factor may very well be a problem. That was our show today. Matt Pittman, Mike Salk on 710 ESPN Seattle.